Okay, so here we have the Vauxhall Zafira on a 63 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car. Let's start off inside the boot first of all, and then work our way back round to the front of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well. This vehicle's a 7-seater. We have 5 seats in place at the moment. You can fold up these rear two to give you either more seats, of course, or fold them down to give you more boot space. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter. On the right-hand side, the speedometer. In the middle at the top, we have the coolant temperature gauge and fuel gauge. And beneath that, the trip computer, which firstly includes the total miles of this car. They are 70,304. And you can see we have a digital readout for the speedometer there. You can change that information for various bits of trip computer and car information using the controls on the indicator stalk. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, first of all, we have cruise control. Just there, and then on the right hand side, stereo controls available there. The stereo itself can be found over in the center just here. So you have the CD player. This dial will control settings up on that main screen. Also up on the main screen, you'll be able to see that we've got FM, DAB and AM radio all available to us. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do that via the CD player. This car's also got auxiliary input and a USB input as well, so plenty of ways to listen to your music in this car. We have deadlock, so you can lock the car doors from the outside. And then below all of that, we have the air conditioning. So you can adjust the temperature, fan speed and direction of the air. When you're happy with those settings, that button turns your air conditioning on and off. You can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly. Depending on the temperature you set over here, of course, you can turn that off whenever you wish to. Below that, we have some storage, and then this section which opens up to reveal a 12-volt charging socket, the auxiliary and USB inputs I mentioned just a moment ago, and then a 5-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.